Remember the first time you used Siri or Google Assistant? It felt like magic, right? Hey Siri, what's the weather like? And bam, instant answer. But let's be honest, that magic has faded a bit. How many times have you asked a follow-up question only to get that dreaded, "I'm sorry, I don't understand"? It's like talking to a very polite but very forgetful robot. Well, get ready, because that's all about to change. We are on the brink of a massive revolution in AI personal assistance. This isn't just an update. It's a complete brain transplant. Welcome to the era of AI Personal Assistance 2.0. Think of it this way. Our current assistants are like digital librarians. They're fantastic at finding specific information. You ask for a fact, they pull it from a digital shelf, but they don't understand the story behind the facts. They can't connect the dots. If you ask, what was the score of the Lakers game last night? They'll tell you. But if you follow up with who was their top scorer and how did that compare to his season average, you'll probably get a confused response. They lack context. They live purely in the moment of that single command. So, what's the big change? The secret ingredient is the technology powering tools like ChatGPT, large language models, or LLMs. These aren't just search engines, they're conversation engines. They are trained on vast, mind-boggling amounts of text and data from the internet, which allows them to understand not just words, but the relationships between them. They get context, nuance, and can even generate new, human-like text. Imagine your phone's assistant having the conversational ability of ChatGPT, but connected to all your personal apps and data. That's where we're headed. Apple's recent announcements give us a glimpse into this future. They reintegrate in this new level of intelligence directly into their operating system with something they're calling Apple Intelligence. This isn't about replacing Siri, it's about giving her a superpowered brain. Soon, Siri will be able to understand what's on your screen. You could be looking at a text from a friend with an address and just say, "Siri, add this address to their contact card," and it will just happen. No more clumsy copy-pasting, but it goes even deeper. Siri will gain what we call personal context. It will know your relationships, your travel plans, your recent conversations, all in a secure, on-device way. So you could ask, "When is Mum's flight landing?" And because it knows who Mum is and has access to your recent emails or messages, it can find her flight itinerary and give you the answer. It's moving from a simple command and response tool to a true assistant that understands your personal world. And it's not just Apple. Google is revamping its assistant with its powerful Gemini model. Picture this, you're planning a weekend trip. Instead of opening a dozen tabs for flights, hotels, and things to do, you could just have a single conversation with your assistant. You could say something like, "Plan a weekend trip to San Diego for me and my partner next month. We're on a budget, love hiking, and want to eat some great Mexican food." The new assistant would be able to process that entire multi-step request, search for affordable flights and hotels, find popular hiking trails near the city, and even suggest highly rated Mexican restaurants. It could then present you with a full itinerary, ready for you to approve. It's a personal travel agent, researcher, and scheduler all rolled into one. Microsoft is also in the game with its Copilot, aiming to integrate this intelligence across every part of its ecosystem, from Windows to Office. Imagine you're working on a presentation. You could ask Copilot to summarize the key points from the last 3 emails. I received about Project Phoenix and create a 5-slide PowerPoint presentation based on them. It could pull the data, synthesize it, and generate the slides, complete with speaker notes. This saves hours of manual work and lets you focus on the creative, strategic parts of your job. So, what does this mean for our daily lives? It means less friction, less tapping, less switching between apps, less mental energy spent on tedious digital chores. Our interactions with technology will become more natural, more conversational. Instead of learning how to use a device, the device will learn how to help us. You might be driving and say, "Text Sarah that I am running about 15 minutes late and ask her to grab me a coffee." The assistant would understand who Sarah is. That you mean you'll be late for your upcoming meeting with her, and compose a natural-sounding text message. Now, I know what you're thinking. The P word, privacy. If this assistant knows everything about me, my emails, my calendar, my contacts, isn't that a little scary? And that's the multi-trillion-dollar question that these companies are racing to answer. The approach they're taking is a hybrid one. Many simple tasks will be processed directly on your device, meaning your personal data never leaves your phone. For more complex requests that need the power of the cloud, companies are building what they call a private cloud compute. The idea is that your data is sent to a secure server, used for that one task, and then immediately deleted. It's not used for training models or building a profile on you. The success of these new assistants will hinge entirely on whether they can earn and maintain our trust. The convenience is amazing, but it can't come at the cost of our privacy. Let's get even more futuristic. This is just the beginning. The next step is proactivity. Your assistant won't just wait for you to ask for something, it will anticipate your needs. Imagine you have a flight in the evening. Your assistant, aware of your calendar, real-time traffic data, and airport security wait times, might send you a notification in the afternoon saying, "Traffic on the way to the airport is heavier than usual. I'd recommend leaving by 4:15 p.m. to make your flight comfortably." That's not just an assistant, that's a partner. Or maybe it notices you have a dinner reservation and a meeting that ends just 30 minutes before. It could proactively ask, "Your meeting is running close to your dinner reservation. Would you like me to push the reservation back by 30 minutes or find a rideshare for you right after the meeting?" This is the ultimate goal, an AI that seamlessly integrates into your life, smoothing out the bumps and handling the logistics so you can focus on what truly matters. This revolution is going to change our relationship with technology on a fundamental level. We'll move from being operators of our devices to collaborators with them. The learning curve for technology will flatten dramatically. Your grandparents might not know how to navigate 3 different apps to book a trip, but they can certainly have a conversation and say what they want. This could be a huge leap forward in making technology accessible to everyone. The era of the simple, forgetful digital assistant is over. We're entering a new age of truly intelligent, contextual, and personal AI companions. It's an incredibly exciting time, filled with both amazing possibilities and important questions about privacy and trust that we LL need to navigate together. The next time you talk to your phone, it might just understand you a whole lot better. Thanks so much for watching. What are you most excited or concerned about with these new AI assistants? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this look into the future of tech, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos. See you in the next one.